Hey, good morning folks. We're out here on Headwaters Lake for the first stop of the 2024 Florida Kayak Bass Trail Tournament Series. As you've seen so far, I really haven't caught anything. Been trying to just like visit some old spots and see if there's any fish there, but weather's a little wonky this morning. There's a front blowing through, so it's all clouded up. It's a little windy, like straight out of the west. Probably gonna end up hugging this dike over here just to stay out of the wind for the most part. And if I get desperate, I'll go to some other areas towards the middle of the lake. But I'm hoping it doesn't come down to that. So, but yeah, we're out here on Headwaters, hoping to have a good day. Y'all stay tuned. So I got this new battery monitor. That's what it looks like. Took a screenshot so you can see it better. But if I keep my battery at 64%, looks like it'll last 4 hours and 38 minutes. Should have plenty of juice left for today. Hopefully we don't need to use the motor here too much more longer. We'll find us a spot we can hunker down and catch some fish. So far it's just been dodging gators and looking around. Oh no! Dadgummit. That was a good one too. It's probably a 17 or so. Oh man, was not prepared. All right. First fish of the day. So 14 and a half. Put your tail down, buddy. Should be good. 14 and a half. First fish of the day. There we go. There we go. It's not a bad one. There are much bigger ones in this lake, but right now, I don't care how big he is. As long as he's 12 inches or better, we will score him. All right, we're doing good. It's just now 8 o'clock. Right at 17. If we can just get him to be still long enough for me to get that picture. Come on, buddy. Okay. All right, there we go. Fish number 2, 17. That's how crazy the wind is. It's pushing me all the way out, 50 yards or so, just to take a picture of a fish. Yeah, I had another bite, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell whatever stuff I'm messing around in, whether the Ned rig is just getting caught up in it, or if it's a fish. It's hard to tell. What do we got here? A balloon. Alright. Don't release balloons, folks.
They land somewhere they're not supposed to, so.
Keep your balloons indoors. Not in the sky. All right, we're 2 hours in at this point. Lost 2 good fish, caught 2 fish. Hoping I can recoup those losses somehow, some way. I don't know, the weather's real wonky right now. It's trying to blow west, but also trying to blow north, and fish are not cooperating. They keep biting like halfway, I guess is a good way to put it. They'll like grab it and kind of run with it instead of turning the other direction. So when I go to set the hook, those 2 nice ones were running straight at the boat, and was at a bad angle, so I didn't get a good hook set on them. That's the way the game goes sometimes. Just gotta play it the best you can. Just gonna pop around these lily pad fields and bounce this little net.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't.
Ouch. Bounce this little Ned rig off the bottom. This wind is stupid. Well, caught a little dinkarooty on the big speed worm. Let's see if he measures. Don't think you will. No. Goodbye. Oh man, those big ones I lost earlier got me so like annoyed and irritated. I would have almost a limit if I would have boated those fish, and I'd probably be up there in the standings because it doesn't seem like anybody else is really catching a lot of fish right now, so which is very surprising to me given the notoriety of this lake and everything, but I guess it's just what it is right now. Alright, there's some bass activity going on around here. I'm going to poke around here a bit. I might score. Just crapped all over me. Fun. Let's see, I bet it's 11 3/4. No, it's a 12 1/4. Just about a 12, I think. That one will square. Oh, let's see. What is a 11.5. There's a good one. Alright. The name of the game is now just let it sit there. Maybe I'm recording. Oh, good. Fish number 4. Welcome to the party. I'm gonna mark some fish markers right there. Okay. Close your mouth, please. Thank you. Ooh, I can just barely get him to touch 15. We're gonna call that 14 3/4. There's just no, he's not cooperating. Like a bald patch on his face there. Well, that's about. Alright, so what I'm doing. Oh dang. Grabbed it by the tail. What I'm doing is throwing at the edge of these floating islands. I can't turn good. My daggone motor's still down. Every time I get in position, something happens, and then the wind pushes me out of position, and then, oh boy, this is fishing in the wind. on Lake Headwaters, or Headwaters Lake, whatever you want to call it. I'm currently in 8th place with 4 fish. 5th one would put me at least in, I think, 5th or 6th maybe, if it's just a 12-incher. Oh, let's see. We got another whippersnapper come out there and grab it. All right, so I'm letting it sink and then just kind of watching the line, because sometimes they'll come and grab it quick. These last few have just been letting it sit there, and they'll come grab it when they're ready, I guess. This is not the most thrilling way to fish. Pretty good Ned rig fish. Catch a couple more of those, we'd be in a lot better shape, but that's the limit. Close your mouth, please. He would hit 14 3/4 if he would be steel. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. He's gonna be a 14 1/2. Okay. Goodbye, sir. All right, that's the limit. Time to upgrade a 12 1/2. All right, recovered after another fish catch. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, almost back in position. It takes me a couple minutes to take a picture of the fish and upload it. With this wind, it pushes me several feet away before I can find a quiet spot to sit. That's a fish. That's a good or better one. Dang, that's a good one. That's a good Ned fish. Ned rig fish. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That didn't take long. Oh, that's a good fish. It might be bigger than my other one. I don't know. Birdie fish too. Another 17. All right. Oh, not a bad fish. Thank you, bud. Schmack. I've caught 4 fish off this little spot now. That's how it is out here sometimes. You can go all over the lake and never see a fish, and then you'll get to one little spot and you'll catch all your fish for the day. So I guess I should tell you what kind of bait this is while I keep catching fish with it. It is, the Ned rig I'm using is the powered Ned rig from Gambler Lures. So I have a Gambler only lure tournament next weekend on the Harris chain. This video probably will come out after that tournament, but the rule is pretty simple. It's a standard kayak bass fishing tournament, but you can only use Gambler lures, and if they make a jig head or a particular type of terminal tackle, you have to use that. But if they don't make it, you can, I guess, use something different. I don't know if like that accounts for like Alabama rigs and stuff. But anyways, I was like just looking through their catalog and saw that they make a little Ned rig with a brush guard. I was like, huh, that's the only finesse lure I even like to use. I don't like drop shot, and I just about don't like doing a weightless Senko. I've caught some really big fish on that, but it's not my favorite thing to do. But Ned rig, I mean, those days you catch like 40 or 50 fish. One of my days like that has been on a Ned rig, so I like the little Ned rig. This little power Ned rig is pretty neat. I like the brush guard, especially out here around these pads and stuff. So it's doing pretty good right now. Hopefully we can catch a few more off to this spot. I think me having to go back and take some time to reset and everything is kind of resetting the spot itself, because I'm not sitting here just hammering it, kind of just poking around it and coming back after I catch a fish in like the next 5 minutes or so. But it's turning out to be an okay spot. Oh, there we go. Oh, dang. Oh, that felt heavy. I don't know if that was a bass though. It might have been a pleco. There are plecostomuses here. I'm gonna poke around right there. I'll just like sit right there. I'm telling you. I like this Ned rig. Now I need to upgrade a 14.5 now. I don't think this little guy is gonna do it. Look how fat these guys are. Currently sitting in 4th. So. That is a 12 3/4. Well, that's a better one. Oh, that's a daggum good one. Well, he shrunk. He's bigger than 14.5 though. That is a 15. Would be a 15.5. Get his tail to sit right, but that is a story of the day. A 15 1/4. There we go. Good little fish. Oh man. Missed that one. I don't know, it felt okay. Rude. Fish in here. There we go. That might be a 15. If he's over 14.5, he's just barely there. Oh, let's get bumped over here. I was about to say my spot had dried up, but I was gonna have to go find another one. Oh, he's not even 14. My measuring's off today. Oh well. I knew that was going to happen eventually. What do I get for not checking my line? That felt like a good fish too. I'm a little upset about that. I don't know if he was big enough to cull, but he felt big. Back in business. Here we go. We're going to catch us some big one. Oh. Oh, that was a little one, but there's a big one doing something over here. That might have been the one I hooked earlier. Just realized that now. He's probably very upset there's something still stuck in his mouth. Oh, dang. That was a pretty good one too. I don't know if he was 14.5 good, but that's the other problem with Ned fishing is little hooks, they fall out easy. So I'm trying to be quiet. There's a kayaker down the lake from me. It's just a 14. I need a little bit bigger. Still catching them off the Ned rig on this little hole here. I think I'm gonna. There's some activity happening a little bit down south of me. I keep seeing splashes and stuff, so I'm gonna maybe head over there after a little bit longer here. It's almost 12:30, but I'm still getting fish. I have the whole lake on me here in a second because there's a boat here and a kayak down. Nobody else is catching fish. Thanks for playing, buddy. I think that's 14 and a half or better. I think that's a 13 and a quarter. $13 and a half. I'm gonna try these sandy points right here against this breakwater, whatever you want to call it, and get out of here. I'm gonna throw a Ned rig at that wall over there if I can reach it. Yep, about all I got. Little one. There's a fish over there. I'll mangle this one's jaw up, trying to get him out of there. All right, got 30 minutes left. Thought I would just stop and start fishing and then just finish out as best I can. That's it. That was lines out was a few minutes ago. I think it was a pretty good day on the water overall. Very surprising to me to catch that many fish on a Ned rig on this lake especially. I'll definitely have to keep that Ned rig in my back pocket for the next time I'm out here. But yeah, an overall pretty good day on the water. Pretty good. First tournament of the season. I can't complain on that front. Would have been nice to catch a little bit bigger fish today, but I was just surprised to catch any fish at all based on how things were going this morning. But hey, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I put out videos every week on Wednesday. Next week we'll be taking on the Gambler Lures Free Kayak Tournament on the Harris chain. Really looking forward to that. But yeah, tune in next week when we take on the Gambler Free Kayak Tournament on the Harris chain, and I'll catch you guys then.